Week number 91 of the 27-inch challenge. And what happened this week, it's kind of bad because I got injured. Not from doing stuff in the gym, overdoing it, overtraining, and being stupid with the loads. It's outside the gym. I got injured. I fell from a less than 7 foot, but the fall was pretty bad. So what I can do now is just squats, training I can't do upper body work unless it's on a horizontal plane. Vertical, I can't do it. I can't do pull-ups, I can't do overhead press because my right rotator cuff is it's pretty bad. I can't move weight, so it's pretty disappointing. So this is and what happened is I didn't consider this a PR because I gained weight, I gained fat. Disappointing. I gained fat again. I gained 1 inch on my waist, so pretty bad. Gained 1 inch. That's why you'll see me here a little bit puffy in this video, because I'm at 29.5 right now. So 29.5 inch. Not fat, but it's, for me, that's already fat. That should be my fattest. So that's the bad news, and I shouldn't be gaining weight, but because of the frustration on the injury, I did overeat. So don't do that. Don't copy that. Learn from me. If you have some disappointments, don't use that energy to satisfy it on food. So still training the neck again. I'm gonna do this 3 times a week now, so as much as I can, I'm gonna train neck light, high reps, and I know I can get to 28 quickly, but the disappointment is I don't want to gain more. I don't want to gain fat more because it's gonna take a while for me to lose the fat, because it's harder for me to lose fat than to gain it. I think most people can relate. So that's kind of what happened. I fell, I got bruises. Thankfully, I have no broken bones. So yeah, even in this position, my rotator cuff is it's killing me. I can't focus on really contracting my neck because my right rotator cuff is bothering me. So it's pretty bad. So what can we do in addressing this injury? Well, first, I'm gonna foam roll it. I have tennis ball right here, baseball, and then some foam rollers, so I can do a bit of that for the rotator cuff. I'll show you the exact point where you should be releasing it. So here I'm doing rest pause style again, burning the neck. I'm not gonna load a lot on my neck. So as you see here, I'm concentrating on the left side because the left side of my neck is not contracting that much. So I'm curling my neck to that side so that it activates. So if I'm able to do this 3 times a week, then I increase the weight. So far I don't have to do that, and yeah, I'm just a bit disappointed on that weight gain. So this will take a while. We all have our ups and downs. So this brings me to the topic of the need. Okay, most of us don't know what our needs looks like because we watch all this, fitness influencers online. This is simple. If you're fat, obese, for example, we take something like eating. Is it bad or good? Well, if you're obese, eating is bad for you. No matter what you say, it's bad for us. If we are naturally geared towards getting fat, then eating is gonna be bad for us most of the time. Not eating would be good because it would fasting even would be good for us because we will use our body's reserve, energy stores. Because I regarded myself as obese because that's my default. If I don't control what I eat, I would be automatically obese. That's kind of the lifestyle I have, the tendencies I have, food wise. So I really need to be careful. So this is some volume work on the deadlifts. Instead of the pistol squats, I just did a little bit lighter volume work, and then supersetting it with the reverse neck curl, working the back of the neck. Never neglect the back of the neck. So going back to the topic, if you're skinny, if you're on the skinny side, then dieting is not for you. That's bad for you. Low calorie dense foods, quote unquote healthy foods, are bad for you because you're not going to be able to eat a lot of calories eating those foods. Pizza is going to be good for you. Oils are going to be good for you. Fried foods are going to be good for you if you're skinny. So we have different needs. Okay, that's just a simple analogy. Oh, by the way, this rows is for people who are struggling to have unilateral movements at home. If you don't have dumbbells and you don't have, things that you can do one arm, this is another option. I just applied what they did on the landmine press, the T-bar rows, and targeting 45-degree angle of the elbows. This is the bad side. As you can see, it doesn't hurt actually when I do horizontal rows like this, but this, I tried to overhead press. This is when I know I can't overhead press. Yeah, so that part of the shoulders is injured. So as you can see, I have
the only way to get flat. If you're doing it any other way, you're wrong. Push down, umbrella, dip. Go on.
See, that is so easy. Only wings, chicken in general for me is very, very easy to consume. Like I can eat 90 wings in one sitting. That's how big my appetite is. So yeah, it's enjoyable, and really you have to be careful of the fats it has because it's fried basically. So yeah, that's what we all have struggles. Some people can't gain weight, but for me, I'm always on a automatic bulk. I also miss the KFC chicken, so we ordered some spicy and original. So we had the company convention, we had, a lot of eating outs. So no problem with that. I still managed to diet on those days. So yeah, sometimes you just gotta accept it. You just gotta. I'm still disappointed with that weight gain. With that fat. Actually, it's not just weight gain; it's fat gain. I'm not too concerned with weight gain, but this time it's fat gain. So yeah, and I haven't been lifting a lot, so you're sure it's gonna be fat gain. So doing some chores again. Some people say you don't have anything to do. They're busy and they have a lot to do. They can't fit it in. Well, you can. As you might see here, it's a long day. I still put in some work, volume work. I did here the horizontal muscle groups, which is the chest and the back. I supersetted this with dips. So this is wrong, by the way. I did scapular retraction here. I shouldn't do that. This aggravated after I didn't feel it here. After the training, this one day after training, the morning after this, I really felt the tear on the on that right side of my rotator cuff. It's pretty bad. My subscapulary, so it's pretty bad. So I shouldn't do that. So lesson learned. I also did some landmine press. I thought it would I can still train shoulders without the pain. So actually it's also a stupid move because it really hurts after days of. That's why I switched to neutral grip. I switched to neutral grip so that I don't actually feel the rotator cuff working, but the day after this, it's worse. So this is gonna take a while. Very disappointing. Fat gain, and then the injury, and sometimes I'm thinking, will I be able to go back from this? I teach this. I got lean. Do I practice what I preach? We're gonna see. I want to prove it that I can do it again. I can get to 28 again and maintain it, and eventually get to 27. So this dips doesn't hurt me at all, and it really. Now I get it when they say it's a chest exercise. When you always lean forward, it really kills your lower chest. Your specifically the middle lower of your chest. It also hits the upper chest, but that's what it hits the most. So yeah, this is stupid. This is not good, for my shoulders. It hits my shoulders, but the subscap, it suffered. The lesson here is don't train through an injury. You find ways to train, but sometimes it will aggravate. It will make it worse. So the left side has no problem. I can push it, but the right side, I didn't realize that it's gonna make it worse. So lesson learned. Again, this is a pretty short. As you might see, this is a pretty short. I didn't film everything I ate because I have no motivation to. Sorry guys, this is a pretty short week. So that's just what I did training wise. So pretty short week. This is just one of those weeks, that this is just the ups and downs. So that's what I'm thinking right now. So see you next week. Hope all is doing well. Bye bye. Peace.